Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're at the stunning Osborne House on the Isle of Wight. This is Queen Victoria's favourite royal residence, and you only have to have a quick look around to be able to see why. We've got great history, we've got stunning views, we've got awesome architecture. I've got my camera, I've got you guys, let's go. I'm heading down now to one of the side entrances to the walled gardens. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want to take a bit of time to talk to you a little bit about framing of photos, okay? So you can find the most beautiful view in the world, but the thing that really sets it apart in photography from a normal snap is just the way you set up that initial shot. So what I'm going to do is show you a little spot that I found down here. It'll show you, kind of hopefully highlight what I mean, and you can let me know what you think of the results. Here we are guys, so this is the bit that I mean. So as you can see, we've got a lovely framing here with the entrance to the walled garden, along with the actual garden itself behind that. Now today the flowers aren't out as much as they would be in summer, so what I'll do when I take this photo, I'll show you what I've taken today, but I'll also put one up from earlier in the year when the flowers are in full bloom, and it's a really good way to highlight the sort of difference between visiting now and visiting then. I think if you're on the island, definitely come and check this place out, but if you have an option to pick what time of year you're going to come, definitely look to come in spring or summer when all the flowers are in full bloom, because it's a totally different place in the walled garden. Okay, so what you can see here guys is I'm using the doorway to frame up the shot to walled garden. Now obviously we've got lovely leading lines from the flower beds in front of us, but it really gives it something extra than just being a photo off the flowers when you see the final result. Osborne House is a masterpiece of Italian architecture. It was designed by Prince Albert to give Queen Victoria an escape from the city when she could come down here and enjoy a bit of family time. It's a wonderful display of the way the architecture works, and you can really see the love and affection that he put into designing this. The shape's absolutely stunning. We're going to try and get some shots of it to do it justice, so let's go and have a look and see what we can find. I've headed into the formal rose garden. The flowers aren't fully in bloom yet because it's quite early in the season, but the reason I've brought you down here is I really want to show you one of my favourite angles of Osborne House. I've shot it a couple of times, so I'll put a few examples up on screen, but let's go and see how we got those shots. Now this is the angle that I was talking about guys. Here we've got a wonderful flower bed with some amazing stone sphinx on it, and what I'm going to try and do is line up the shot so we have the sphinx as the main focus, and we've got a nice bokeh effect on the tower behind, and I think we'll really get a beautiful angle here. Now if you've been watching these videos for a while, I've talked about similar shots to this. What I'm trying to do is create a mid-ground, a foreground and a background for this photo. Obviously we're using the flowers for the foreground, the sphinx for the mid-ground and the tower for the background. I've set it up with the tower on the main third line to keep the rule of thirds in play, and I've got my main focus around the sphinx, and that's really just to try and give this shot a level of depth. I'll pop it up on screen so you can see what I'm talking about in a moment, but let me know what you think of it. I've just found another angle that I really like guys, and this is it. Now with the way that the stairs move, what we're going to try and do here is create a photo with the perfection of imperfection by using the different angles of the stairs to give the shot some real interest. Whilst it was designed by Prince Albert, Osborne House was actually built by a chap called John Cabot in 1845. The style is obviously in Italian architecture. What's amazing about it though is that this house was so impressive to the people at the time, it actually became known across the country as the Osborne style, and that makes this home synonymous with British architecture forever. Now, it's actually owned and operated by English Heritage now. We won't actually have a look at the inside today because obviously I've got Beans with me. If you do visit though, please do make sure that you do, because inside is truly palatial. It's a spectacular display of wealth, but more than that, it really showcases what Queen Victoria was all about and what she really loved about her empire. Now, you know, you can talk about the positives and negatives of the British Empire all day, but for a photographer, for myself, for somebody that's interested in history, what you've got here is something that is one of a kind. It's a home that shows the love that she had for the people that she interact with. It showed the Victorian attitude towards world travel, and it's truly one of a kind. So make sure you come and check it out, and if you do come and visit, come back to this video, find the comments, let me know what you think, because, you know, I love sharing this with you guys and I would love to see what you think of it. Remember, as always guys, if you like the channel, if you like what you see, it really helps me if you hit that like and subscribe button. One, you get to hear about new videos when they come out, but two, it really helps grow the channel and keeps sharing my love of photography and my love of the Isle of Wight with you guys. And here we are at Queen Victoria's private beach. Absolutely stunning. I mean, obviously, you've not made it as a queen if you haven't got a private beach. Here we go, guys. One last shot before I call it a day. What we're going to shoot here is something that's quite a classic shot of Osborne House. We're going to frame the house between these two trees. We're going to get a nice low angle to give the building scale, and maybe if we're lucky we can capture some of the fresh life coming through from these daffodils down here. Here we go. I'll pop it up on screen. Let me know what you think of it, guys. There you go, that's a wrap. That's Osborne House. If you do get a chance to visit, guys, let me know what you think of it. And until next time, keep taking those photos, and I'll see you again.